love cars, but sometimes even the biggest automakers build total disasters. From exploding engines to designs that make you question reality, here are the top 10 biggest automotive flops ever. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Before Walter White made it cool in Breaking Bad, the Pontiac Aztek, well, just bad. GM tried to create an SUV crossover camping thingy, but ended up with something that looked like a melted transformer. It was supposed to attract the adventure crowd. Turns out the only adventure was trying to sell one. Ford hyped the Edsel as the future of cars. Turns out the future looked like a toilet seat. With a weird grille, confusing marketing, and terrible sales, it flopped harder than a fish out of water. Ford lost millions, and the name Edsel became synonymous with failure. It's iconic because of Back to the Future, but in real life, this stainless steel beauty had the power of a hairdryer and handling like a shopping cart. Plus, DeLorean's scandal didn't exactly help. Cool doors, but the company crashed harder than the car itself. Luxury? More like just slap a Cadillac badge on a Chevy and hope no one notices. Spoiler alert, they noticed. Cadillac buyers were furious, and GM learned the hard way that you can't sell a Chevy for Cadillac prices. The Yugo was cheap, and by cheap, we mean falls apart if you breathe on it too hard. If you ever needed a car that could break down while just sitting in a driveway, congratulations, you found it. It even had a reputation for blowing up on highways. Somewhere, somehow, someone thought, hey, let's design a car that looks like a gangster's hearse, but drives like a soggy loaf of bread. It sold well at first, but aged worse than milk. Now it's mostly seen in used car lots collecting dust. The smart car promised big savings, until people realized they were paying for half a car that couldn't outrun a bicycle. It was supposed to be a city car, but struggled with bad sales, bad performance, and the occasional terrifying crash test. Is it a truck? Is it a convertible? Is it a mistake? Yes. The SSR tried to blend muscle car, truck, and roadster into one. Instead, it blended disappointment. Sales were awful, and it quickly became a collector's mistake. Aston Martin, known for James Bond cars. So why did they rebadge a tiny Toyota and sell it for $40,000? Even Bond couldn't escape this disaster. It was a desperate attempt to meet emission standards, but buyers weren't fooled. Aston killed it after 2 years. A car with 3 wheels? What could possibly go wrong? Everything. The Reliant Robin was a tipping hazard on wheels. If you took a turn too fast or too slow, it would roll over. Its reputation was sealed thanks to Top Gear, which turned its instability into comedy gold. And that's our list. Which car do you think was the biggest flop? Let us know in the comments, and remember, no matter how bad your car is, at least it's not a Yugo.